Well, that's the
Well,
truth. You know, laughter does keep you younger. So, what?
You know, well, in this show we're talking about the funny things, but it really is funny how all of a sudden all these kids are being recommended to be medicated and all. I just don't understand it. I don't understand.
We're the ones who need the medication.
Seriously.
Mom, seriously. Or a
One of
spot
the funniest lines told to me from this one doctor was that, she said, I have to tell you there's only two side effects, and that's insomnia and lack of appetite. Great. They'll grow up to be anorexia. What do you
and
call them?
insomniacs.
Insomniacs. I meant to say insomniacs, and they'll have anorexia, and I guess that's acceptable to society, which, brings us into a whole other realm of, fears of children growing up too quickly.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, that's another thing, because I was just
Right.
saying, Evan now in 7th grade, I'm looking at some of the girls walking to school. I'm like, holy buckets. Boy,
And you know what, boys
those
are
are some
not-
short shorts.
And boys aren't into that at that age. At
They're
12?
not. And I'm going to say something, and perhaps I'm wrong, because they say in my child's private school it stifles creativity. I had to wear uniforms all my life. For the first 12 years of my, grammar school life, including kindergarten, I had to wear uniforms. And it does help. It does help. Right now there's a situation in my child's school where someone has, flashed herself, and the boys got in trouble because she did it online. And all of these things you can avoid, or at least you can make it simmer down a little bit if you can help them with their clothing choices.
Well,
let
my
them
two
wear
daughters,
uniforms.
my two daughters wear uniforms, and I'm very happy about
Oh, you
that.
must be thrilled. You're
Yeah.
not fighting. That's my
Oh,
uniform. That's my
Catholic
uniform. Can you
school.
imagine my kids? Catholic school. Can I tell you something? Okay, I'm a Jew. I went to Catholic school for 16 years of my life, from kindergarten through college. But I will tell you something. A nun never recommended medication. She would slap you out of it. She would say, you want medication? I'll give you some medication.
That's
and
funny.
it took a little bit of humiliation and a lot of perseverance, and they were great educators.
Yes.
And it's a
Well,
shame
and
that these Catholic schools are closing.
It's a very big structured kind of environment. My kids can't wear long earrings, only studs, and they don't even have their ears pierced. But it helps slow down that,
Slow it down.
slow it
Slow it
down
down.
that
Okay.
stylish, I've got to show off my body thing. I hate
But
that.
here's the thing, what can we expect from our children when we're watching shows like Real Housewives of Orange County and New Jersey, and we see moms and dads behaving badly? What can we expect from our children?
Well, and also Miley Cyrus and those shows on that are supposed to be kids' age, and the way
please.
they dress, the things they talk about.
because the
Sunda,
parents are talking about it, though. What can we expect?
Well, and here's another thing. Whatever happened to the look? The
Whatever happened
moms
to
look
fun?
like. Do you know what I mean? When I was a kid, my mom had 9 children, and she would shoot a look to one of my brothers, and we never sassed my mom ever.
Let me tell you, they would give you a look. My mother would do this look like,
Seriously.
and you just didn't move. You didn't move.
You didn't,
And they're
you backed up.
sassy,
I'm
and
even scared, Sunda.
I know. And I look at my daughter says to me, please don't look at me like that. She goes, you scare me. I want to scare you. That's what's missing. You need a little bit of fear. I'm not saying that you've got to beat them with a strap, but you have to instill a little fear in children. When I got a phone call from the school stating that legally they had to inform me that my daughter told them I spanked them, wow. Wow.
When I was
said,
a
what's
kid,
the problem?
it was the wooden spoon or the belt.
And it
Oh,
was
it's
just
the
the
belt.
running.
It was just the threat of it.
My
That's
mom
the
used to
threat.
chase me around the house with a fly swatter.
With
She
the
never
right-
caught me, but it was
fly
sort of
swatters,
scary.
Oh my God, fly swatters hurt, and so do extension cords. But when you look at it, it's a little archaic, a little barbaric. But you won't do that again. It worked. It worked. And I don't suggest doing that to my children. I guess because I was brought up that way, and also being under the nun's eye all the time. I did spank her once, but it worked, and she never had that sassy neck rolling attitude again to her mother. I was like, "Excuse me."
Excuse
And
me.
that was one.
Okay, so
because I
here,
know we're
Sunda.
going.
Oh,
There's
look at
Aviva.
her.
There she is.
Oh,
There's Aviva.
she doesn't look abused at all.
She doesn't look like me at all either. And here's Tova.
Oh,
Oh.
yay,
You
we
can't
love
really
that.
see them.
So
I
cute.
thought I would show you so I could prove that I'm a mom, even though people never their mom. But that's a whole other story.
So, Sunda, real quick, will you tell me what you think? Tell Mary and I and our audience what you think about the Real Housewives and the Kate Goslings of the world, because I mean,
Kate Gosselin has to stop, and people have to stop worshiping her. And I hate to say this, please, white trash America, watch Family Guy or something else, because you are just empowering this woman, and the children are being neglected. There is no way she's watching those kids. Your mother had 9 kids, right?
Right.
Could she go out dancing? Could she go out with her makeup artist and the stylist and the handler? And I'll tell you,
No.
I had to go on an audition with her present, okay, for a screen test, and I was not impressed by Kate Gosselin at all.
Well,
and I find her to be rude.
But why is this like this whole media frenzy around all of these women who are behaving so badly
And supporting that.
and supporting that? And I just don't get it. I mean,
Because they've taken that to another level. Okay, fine, we've gotten our freedom. We're in the White House. We've done these things, and now they're trying to show off their sexuality. What they should be doing is pulling back and being mothers. All right, because let me tell you, one of those 25 kids in that litter that she has is going to make her a grandmother before she knows it, and she's going to be dancing with Grandpa. All right, that's the way it goes. You got to keep your eye on the prize.
Well,
the prize of the children.
Okay, Sunda, you did the rundown. I'm a producer. I'm a performer. I'm the
Yes.
mom. I'm the this. I'm the that, and I do it all by myself. Kate is divorced. She has 8.
Handlers. She has handlers.
Oh my gosh!
She has handlers.
You know what though? I want to be my children's handler.
I try to handle Mary, but I can't. She won't.
I
I
have
try
to
to
tell
handle her, but
I
she's out of
can't
control.
handle her. And then she's trying to overtalk me and tell me, well, you don't understand because you only have 2. Let me tell you, there are Orthodox women in the Jewish community who have 9 to 12 children, and Jewish Life Television is not building them a house, not giving them a complete makeover, and not paying for their handlers. They have to do it within the community. And I say my hat's off to these women, and also the Irish Catholics. How many kids do they pump out? You know that. And they
Well,
are
that's
real
what I am.
moms.
I'm Irish Catholic. How'd you?
Well, you get it. You get what I'm saying. So where is she coming from?
no,
And it's enough already. They're
well-
glorifying her. The other one had 19 kids. She said, God blessed us with the 19th one. No, you are afraid your show is going to lose ratings because of Kate Gosselin, and you got pregnant again. You're having classrooms, you're having kindergartens, you're not having children.
Well, I just don't
Enough.
understand why they're being glorified in the media.
Well,
so.
that's just our whole thing. I mean, we could go on and on about all the Pop-Tarts also. I mean, that we talk about.
Right,
But
Paris
still, you want to hear
Hilton's.
something? Yeah, Paris Hilton's one thing, but Pam Anderson, I have to tell you this. Pam Anderson, she might appear to be ditzy blonde, that kind of thing. You know what? Pam spends a lot of time with her kids.
Yeah, you
And
know
she-
what?
We're 5 seconds away, Sunda.
Oh.
All right, so listen, Saturday nights I'm at the world famous Laugh Factory in Hollywood, and if